Hello, everybody. Welcome to Daily Pop of Positivity. How is everybody? I am loving these three cards. Let's talk about the middle one for 1 second because this is what I reach for every day when I first wake up to balance and coordinate the highest frequency I can. I say things just like this aloud, that the universe brings all I need to feel blissful. It can just take a moment where we mentally pivot from whatever stressors of work or bills or things that always want to pop in when we first get up, or we see something that triggers that, right? We look down the table, we see an Amex bill, something to that nature, where then we start to think of finances, and then we're not thinking of, ooh, what kind of great, excursion can I go on today? Can I go for a walk out in the lovely park? Can I go for a swim? Can I do something that brings me bliss and makes me feel light? For me, sometimes the quickest thing for that is artwork. So I will flip directly onto like Pinterest and look at some of the old classical stuff, some of the new really beautiful stuff with like bears, like children's illustrations. That makes me really happy because it simplifies some of our childhood memories that were the greatest, right? Somebody reading us a story. So whatever we can, I'm saying open a children's book. I love any of the Dr. Seuss stuff is really great. It really just then starts to get us in that aligned space of lighter, brighter, and more blissful energy. We don't have to constantly be trying to problem solve and think of things that burden us or make us feel restricted. This is where we want to open more doors for ourselves. So then when we have to be capable in the real adult world and do what we need to do and have our appointments, we get it done because that in-between time, the weekend, the rest time, we get to have blissful things, watch fun shows, and just really chill out and do what we want when we want without feeling obligated. It's really, really nice. And the Chariot is saying, I'm going to go forward with confidence. Whatever I'm doing, I know a lot of you guys, you are ready to really hit your true vocations. You want to become YouTubers. You're doing really well on TikTok. You want to write books, all of these things. Move forward with confidence. This is the biggest thing that really struck me over the last couple of days that I took in from other readers out there, and that's the law of assumption. And I really love the law of assumption because it aligns us with success. When we assume we're going to a party, people are going to like us, we're already entering that party with that energy of acceptance and feeling good, and we operate differently because energy is everything, and people read that when we're comfortable, when we're caring. They know that. Same thing when we go for an interview, if we ask a loan, whatever it is, assume that things will come out in the nature in which you plan that will benefit you in every way. That could be anything, going on a date. Oh, there'll be ease of conversation. We'll get on well. It doesn't, and that's the thing too, because we don't have to be at some kind of finish line. We're just saying in that moment, I'm going to be present momently aware, and I'm going to feel really good vibes and look for things, commonality and humor and all of that. And if we're constantly using the law of assumption, we're going, I'm going to drive to the store, there'll be no traffic. If there is, I'm going to listen to great music. It's almost like you're setting up your scene by scene of your day, and each scene is wonderful and warm and benefits you in that way. And again, that brings you to the Four of Wands kind of thing. You're going to feel blissful. I'll do this when I have to, I have a busy day and I have a lot of reads. I'll picture myself out in the yard with the animals around, being silly and, just having a really great time. And then I look forward to it because I'm assuming it's going to be a great day. I'm going to have a nice time. And that's what takes place. And with this King of Pentacles, I am sure of my place in the world. I feel like so much of us need to hear this and be reminded of this because there's so many falsehoods in everything. Let's look at IG and where people are always taking snaps or videos of their best case scenario. So everything looks great and shiny and glossy. And as regular people, we think, oh, we suffer by comparison. But we have moments like that too, when we're dressed up for weddings, when we're dressed up for events, when we feel good, we take pictures of it and we post it. We're not going to do it while we're, say, scrubbing the kitchen sink and our hair looks like we just came out of a foxhole or some crazy thing and be like, ta-da. Although I do like when some people do that. I think it was Bethany Frankel, which will just post anything. I love her and she makes me laugh. But again, our place in the world is assured when we feel connected to others around, when we care about others. The biggest thing we can do to feel connected and have our place assured in the world is be a good listener. When somebody's trying to tell us something, people really do need to feel seen and heard. Nobody likes that invisibility factor. So when we slow down and we really show care and concern, that is a beautiful way to connect. And also, again, the law of assumption. Whatever I go for and I'm reaching towards and I want to make, I am going to prosper and do good. And I have everything I need to prosper. And I'm going to listen to my heart and follow my knowing and again, I am going to celebrate everything I have and achieve, which brings in gratitude, right? And when we have gratitude, we feel the love, we feel the attention, we feel the acceptance, we feel all the things that are necessary to really give us this feeling. And trust whatever the universe brings you. It wants to bring you beautiful things. It wants to bring you fun, cool endeavors. It wants you to feel blissful and loved and heard and have kindred spirits around you. We just need to remind ourselves that you give and receive for the universal good, and that way we start to feel loved and protected and connected. And that's really important. So you guys, that's your daily pop. Love and light.